Hey everybody, and welcome back to some more Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. Last time, we completed Chapter 9 of the main story and got Flight for our Skell. Which, man, that took way too long to get. But it made doing cleanup work between streams so much better, because I could basically go anywhere I want and get at a lot of things that have been taunting me for quite a long time. For today, my to-do list is get Celica as a party member. We have one affinity mission there that we need to do for that. Then I want to progress towards Chapter 10, which we have a prerequisite affinity mission we have to do first. And then we can do the story mission. Hopefully the audio and visuals are still good right now. I did upgrade my capture card between last stream and this one, though there shouldn't be any immediate benefit. But next week, once the Switch 2's out, assuming I get it on launch day, which I hopefully will, then it will, because I'll be able to capture in 4K 60, because I upgraded to the Elgato 4K. But for now, let's get started on this.
I'm sorry, but my answer must remain no.
I still don't see how this is asking too much, considering what we've done for you. You must understand. We know that Rock is being pursued by the Ganglion, and yet we offered him asylum here in NLA nonetheless. Don't you see? In doing so, we have increased the odds of our city coming under attack.
Your people were in a state of war with the Ganglion long before we arrived.
That is correct. Which is precisely why I'm proposing we unite against them. We don't ask him to fight alone, merely that he lends his strength to ours. Does that request seem so unreasonable? A being like Rock would be a great asset in the field. It would be a shame to see that go to waste.
Are you making deals here, or threats?
Yeah,
everybody.
really.
I simply propose a mutually beneficial agreement. I do not appreciate your characterizing it as a threat.
Yeah, it did kind of sound like one, though, so I don't blame her for thinking that way.
Yeah, Rock doesn't want to fight.
And I respect his right to choose.
Then bugger
He
off.
is welcome to refuse to contribute to this city, and then leave it.
That's horrible.
Thank you truly, but it is all right.
What do you mean?
Rock and I shall discuss the matter and come to a decision shortly. Is that satisfactory?
Of course. I do hope you can both see reason in this matter.
Or we could just find a way to overrule him.
Don't worry about him. We have plenty of non-combatants around here. Blade membership is entirely voluntary.
Exactly.
But I feel terrible for not fighting when I'm so big. It's just selfish, you know?
It's not selfish, Rock. You are a kind and beautiful soul.
He's a gentle
Never
giant.
be ashamed for choosing peace.
Pretty lady is correct. Tatsu not fight once in whole life, and Tatsu never feels shame.
That's
Thanks.
different, though.
I think.
Bide here a moment, Rock. I have an idea.
Where are you going?
Don't you worry about a thing. Just give me a little time.
Alright, where are we off to? Maybe if I just go talk to Vandam and Nagi, I'm sure we can come to a more sensible option. Okay, so she's not right here, but she's somewhere around here. I really don't don't like these ones that just give me a wide field of search and say, go. So it's just a lot of running around doing nothing. It also doesn't show the range on this map either, which is also annoying. I can't see exactly where the boundary is. But it's just gotta be around here somewhere. Yeah, between streams, I just did my usual cleanup stuff, did a few basic missions, I did a couple of affinity missions, one of which was infuriating. Basically had me fighting a large enemy in a lava cave where it's just a bunch of little platforms that you have to platform over to get to the enemy. Then as soon as you aggro the enemy, the party members all just run off the platform into the lava. And the lava does like 600 damage per second and will kill you very fast.
Yep, and get this.
And there are augments for your equipment that'll reduce or even nullify terrain damage, but apparently those only affect the player character, which the game doesn't tell you that. So even though I was immune to the lava, everyone else wasn't.
Listen.
Though at least the enemy only has electric attacks, so at least I was able to stack up electric resistance and be immune to that too. But it basically ended up with me standing in the lava, being effectively invulnerable, and whittling away its health on my own for like half an hour during a convention staff meeting. And it's like, it was really a poor choice of where they put that enemy.
Hey, Elma, your crew saved that Celica girl a while back, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Why?
Did something happen?
Well, she came by with this look on her face. Asked what a person has to do to become a blade.
And what did you tell her?
Well, I was just joking that clearing a mission solo would be a good start, but suddenly she looked all serious and just turned and headed off.
That sounds like trouble. We've got to find her.
Yeah, I figure. With that look, there's no telling what she might be planning, you know?
You shouldn't tease people who ask serious questions.
Yeah,
Bad
really.
mustache man.
You're right, my bad.
Very bad.
Let's just focus on finding her. She can't have left the city yet.
Maybe she could have. It's not that far. Guessing she's probably out by the gate here? Yeah, glad that affinity mission's done. That was not a fun time.
That's crazy.
You serious?
You're right over here already? Oh, it's just rock. Probably because probably sad that he can't find Celica.
Oh, Elma.
What's wrong, Rock? Is it Celica?
Yeah, she was talking all crazy. Said she was going to join Blade and make us both citizens of NLA. She's trying to work for both of us so I won't have to fight.
I knew it.
What do we do? She went to a place called Sylvalum to pick Selenian sage all by herself.
What? That place is swarming with all kinds of terrible indigents.
Not
Yeah,
to
that's a
mention
bad
the
place to
gang
go.
Please, you gotta help her.
Of course, Rock. She's our friend too.
I mean, it was bad on Vandom for teasing her like that, but also bad of Celica for not thinking a little more before making a rash decision like that. I mean, you could have at least asked us to help. Yeah, talking about the Switch 2 earlier, I'm really excited. It's hard to believe it's only a week away until the... Like, I'm really hoping I can get it on launch day on next Thursday. Assuming I can get it on time and have enough time to set it up. Where is this enemy? Oh. But yeah, assuming I can get it and set it up on time for a Thursday stream, I do want to do it just kind of a general first impression. Just jump around between like Mario Kart, the Zelda upgrade packs, and anything else there is on day one, and just try things out. See how the 4K HDR looks too. Which is good now that I have the capture card that I can actually capture all of that. And I totally forgot the Ruin Factory was coming out too. It's funny, we basically have Ruin Factory and Fantasy Life being very similar games, all games coming out right at the same time.
I like you.
So at this point, I'm just gonna wait and get the Switch 2 edition of Ruin Factory. But I still need to go back and finish the Ruin Factory 3 remake too. Just too much to play. And considering how grindy both Fantasy Life and Ruin Factory get, also not ideal and very time consuming. They're still pretty fun games overall.
This is the place. According to this, Selenian sage grows in this cave.
And Celica's already in there, huh?
What the
Oh,
matter?
Rock came with us.
Rock scared? No, I'm not.
There's nothing to be ashamed of, Rock. I'm no fan of spooky caves either, believe me.
It's just some bad people used to make me do some very bad things. They always
Aww,
kept me
needs
in
a big
dark,
hug.
cramped place when they took me around.
Come here.
This must be hard for you, huh?
Big hug.
You can wait outside if it's easier.
No, I'll go. I have to help Celica.
Yeah, seriously.
I can't. Celica must be just as scared as me. I can't run off and leave her behind.
That's very brave of you, Rock. If it comes to combat, we'll keep you safe so you can focus on Celica, alright?
All right.
Sounds like a plan. Yeah, thumbs up.
This nothing. Rock just need to be brave like Tatsu, and everything fine. Now let's go find Pretty Lady.
So brave that you do literally nothing to help us despite having fighters in your backpack there. Why can't you be like Ricky and actually be helpful?
Don't bother apologizing. They're off guard. No special treatment for weakness. I know what
Yeah, we have Xenoblade, or Napon partners, party members in most of the game. So I think 3 doesn't, but 1 and 2 we do. So I guess it's half and half that we don't have a Napon party member.
I'll weaken them. Nice job. Problem solved.
So we had Riki in 1 and Tora in 2.
Don't bother apologizing. We should weaken them just to be
How did you get in here past like level 40-something monsters with no visible weapons or equipment? You're very brave or very stupid, or a little mix of both. Probably a bit of both.
Here comes the fierce one. Come on. I figured we'd win. Let's keep it up. Come on, you and me.
Yeah, and I don't want to run by these guys just so I don't have a bunch of them all aggroed on me. So we'll just take them out one at a time. At least we have our skells for this. Like that other affinity mission I was talking about, the cave entrance was too small to bring a skell in. So you had to fight it on foot, too. Even though that large and high level of an enemy, you would normally never fight it on foot this late in the game. Except that situation that forced me to.
Nice work.
Don't bother apologizing.
They're off guard.
I'll weaken that stack.
In terms of Switch 2 news, we've also... Wait, what? Okay. Didn't expect the trigger to be there.
You okay, Rock?
Yeah,
Aw, he's scared.
I'm fine.
More bad memories?
A little. But it must be a lot harder for poor Celica.
What does Rock mean?
Those bad people I told you about? The ones that used me? It was the Ganglion.
Obviously.
I did something terrible to Celica's village. But she saved me anyway. And she's done so countless times since.
Because it wasn't your fault.
So that's what happened.
I have to help her. She came all the way out here for me.
Then let's catch up with her before anything bad can happen.
Yeah.
Oh, they've seen us.
Now we get to fight this guy.
Follow my lead. This thing.
Yeah, so I was saying there's been a lot of news, especially for the Switch 2 lately. I guess it's to be expected, given it's coming out next week, but we got that Pokemon Legends ZA is coming out on October 16th, on my birthday. Like, I hadn't really thought about what to do for a birthday stream yet, but I guess Nintendo's decided that for me. So I guess I'll be streaming this, at least the start of Legends ZA, and I'll probably do it as a proper stream game at that point. And just handle it like I have with Xenoblade here. And basically focus on the main story and kind of more important things on stream, and then just do kind of exploration and side stuff off stream, just so I can keep progress. Because I do want to be able to play larger games and longer games on stream, but I also don't want them to take forever to finish. So just having that mix of doing some on-stream and some off-stream stuff has been working really well for this game. So we'll just try to do that for everything else too. Obviously for smaller games and shorter ones, I can do those all on stream unless there's anything particularly grindy that would be boring. Something like Fantasy Life, well, it's fun for me. Don't necessarily just need to see me chopping wood for an hour to grind up experience. I don't think that'd be particularly exciting for stream. Especially when I don't have a ton to talk about besides what's going on in the game. Like I said, I still enjoy those games. Because they're simple, they're easy, and just... It almost feels bad saying a game you can just kind of turn your brain off and play, but... I don't mean that in a bad way. Because there's plenty of times where I want a game like that I can just kind of relax and wind down and not have to think too much and just do something that's fun. And I think it's been perfect for it.
Not yet. Depends if Taxi can make it or not.
So it's been funny with Fantasy Life, how it's definitely taken some, let's call it inspiration from Zelda. Very heavy inspiration in spots. Won't spoil anything, but for anyone that plays it and gets to those points, definitely let me know. As Rain was playing it. Try out the multiplayer sometime too. Not exactly what you can do in the multiplayer in this game, or in Fantasy Life, but it'd be fun to find out. Just be like the other buddies and like help with gathering and crafting. definitely makes some of the harder materials quicker and easier to get. I don't know how you would share the result.
I'm in trouble. Kong, heal me.
I don't think there were that many enemies here, but apparently there are.
Deploying field. Use an aura. Get control of the battle.
There's still more up there too. Wow.
Move in and do some damage. Hostile neutralized. Switch to close range combat.
And one thing I did actually figure out off stream too is that
Comes a fierce one.
if a party member's skull gets blown up, it doesn't actually cost the insurance. So like, I don't really have to worry about telling them to get out of their skulls if it's gonna break.
Here comes a fierce one. Kong,
It's basically only my own skull that I need to worry about and get out before it gets blown up. Which is nice. Hit the cutscene trigger before the enemies. Oh, found the flower at least. She's obviously being chased by something big.
Celica!
Rock! Why are you...
I'm sorry, Celica. I may not be able to fight, but I can at least be your shield.
Oh, there's cute little noises.
Oh, Rock!
nice going, Rock.
Leave the actual fighting to us.
We can take care of things from here.
We'll see you again when it's safe. You take Celica and get outside.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good here.
Thank you, everyone. Truly.
You're welcome.
Now, time to send you back where you came from.
A little narwhal.
They've seen us.
Oh good, it kept me in my skull.
I've got your cover fire. Take this. Got him. Lay down some cover fire.
I'll
So
cover.
long.
It's got kind of a Kyroga vibe to it. I guess maybe just the red coloring that's reminding me of that.
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Take this.
You're in my sight.
It's overdrive.
Overdrive.
Come on.
Makes it go so much faster. Probably the biggest thing that helped me on that affinity mission was using the ground combat overdrive to try to speed it up a little bit, but it still takes time to grind that up. But it's done. I should stop whining about it. Let's try not to run them over, because even our skull is bigger than rock.
Is everyone all right?
Yeah, it's more you I'm worried about.
Fine, thank you. A few scrapes are nothing if it means being able to help Rock. But why are you all here?
Same reason as you. A few scrapes weren't going to stop us from lending you a hand. Same goes for Rock, right? So, did you find the Selenian sage?
I did.
Then congratulations. That means you passed.
But only because you helped me.
That doesn't matter. Blades all work in teams anyway. Heck, we spend most of our time bailing other blades out left and right.
Very true.
You're a true blade now, Celica.
And any who disagree will face angry and scary wrath of Elma.
We should be getting back home.
Sounds good.
Home.
Yes, home. Go get some tea, maybe. What are you doing, puppy? It's like one of the dogs is just like under my desk and under my legs and crawling around, and it's like, I don't know what she's doing. Oh, she wants one of her toys that we took away from her because it was shredded at this point. But we don't need any more of a mess. Very squeaky puppies. I say puppies, but they're both 2 years old now, so... Not quite puppy now.
Man, oh man. I can't believe you actually went out there on your lonesome.
Thankfully, I had Rock's assistance. Not to mention Elma and the others.
Look, I heard Elma's report. She told me about how you found that Selenian sage all by yourself.
So, this means Celica passed blade test?
Sure does, with flying colors.
Yes!
Congratulations, Celica.
Thank you. But what does this mean for Rock? Can he stay too?
Well, since he's a Blade's family member, I don't see why not. Those ganglion scumbags are gonna be after us either way, right?
I fear the matter isn't so simple.
It should be.
It's premature to say there is no chance of peace with the ganglion.
There is not.
We can't assume needless risk.
What?
But if you were to prove yourself an asset to New LA, it would be different.
Oh,
Cubic,
come on.
hey,
How
how
many
you
times do we
doing?
have to go over this? Rock isn't fighting.
Yeah.
Oh? Is this the point where you offer to fight in his place?
Isn't that what we're already
No,
doing?
I won't have anyone getting hurt from me again. It scares me, but I'll fight.
A noble offer. But productivity demands we all work in fields suited to our aptitudes.
Huh? Then what?
Right now, we have a severe shortage of heavy construction machinery here in NLA. I could offer a gentleman of your strength very favorable employment terms.
Oh, that's perfect.
But you still have the right to choose. You're free to contribute to building our city, or you can find a home elsewhere.
Are you saying I can help without fighting?
I am.
Then I'll do it.
That's wonderful, Rock.
Bah, I knew you were up to something with all that
Yeah, I'm
sneaking
doing
and
good.
skulking around.
I do not skulk, Jack.
Just tired. I didn't get
I
the
was
best
simply
sleep last
making the
night, but
necessary preparations,
otherwise all right.
As one must.
Yeah.
Careful, you'll make him blush.
Cheers to you, sir.
Tatsu was wrong about Suitman. Suitman is good friend.
What are you going on about?
Now he is blushing.
If you'll excuse me, I have work to do.
Maybe under all that bluster, he's just a big softy looking for a hug.
I don't know how uptight and stiff he is. I'm sure he could definitely use a hug. Probably doesn't get that too often. But yeah, because Celica is a party member now. puppies. Hugs are very nice. I love
Listen.
hugs. So, what was the one we had to do for this? Prospective partners. There, it's right there in the barracks. So we'll do this affinity mission, and then we can start on chapter 10 of the main story. Which, if I recall, there's 12 chapters in the original, and then the extra story that in the definitive edition is chapter 13. So we're definitely getting there.
We
Try to
have
get as much of this
visitor.
done before the
Well, it isn't every day
Switch
the
2 is
Director
out next
General
week.
stops by for a visit.
I'm a busy man, I fear. But something's come up that I'd like your team to handle.
Stuffy Suit came to the right place. Make request and Tatsu will see what he can do.
Right. Well, I'd like to propose we enhance our surveillance of the ganglion.
Is there something you're expecting to find?
We've had a string of unusual reports lately. There have been rumors that the ganglion are fighting amongst themselves.
Power struggles? With all those species working together, I imagine they've no shortage of infighting.
Which is precisely what we want to exploit. Hence the need for intel. And why I'd like you to focus on expanding Frontier Nav for now.
All right. We'll take it on.
I
as
think
a
I found
formal request.
just about every probe site there is, other than a few in Cauldros, so... Can't see myself not having enough already. Yep. We're already done. Actually, what do we have, just to see? Yeah, we only needed 15%, and we have over 50%. Definitely being an overachiever. But I have been doing a lot of exploration off-stream. Like I said, I got nearly all the probe spots, other than a few in Cauldros that I'm waiting to get a level 50 Skell for. I thought there were level 40 Skells, but no, it's level 30 and level 50. And the level, like, 50 to 60 stuff, well, technically beatable. It's close. Too close for comfort, so...
Yep, and get this.
I'll just get those after I have level 50 Skells for everybody. And also just the other segments where it's like, find the treasure, kill a tyrant. Yeah, most of what I have left are tyrants, and they're like all high level. 69, 59, 92. A few of these I could maybe get now, but some of them are going to take a while. Actually, the cap in the original was 60, but I think they upped it to 99 in this version. But I don't think I'm going to get anywhere near that.
Fascinating.
Find something useful?
All intelligence is useful, Colonel. It's just a matter of finding the best lens to view it through.
Wow. That's deep, sir.
Surprisingly so.
If I'm not mistaken, you fought against a Rothian squadron before, yes?
Rothian? Tatsu hear that name
Yeah, they beat me a
someplace
few
before.
times, but I beat them in the end. Yeah, it's the furries.
Warriors through and through. The sort you don't want for enemies.
Not ringing any bells.
Come on, we fought them in Sylvalum, remember?
Well, Tatsu didn't. We did.
Oh, right! Tatsu remember now. Kitty cat people, right?
Yeah, the kitties.
We've analyzed Frontier Nav records for evidence of ganglion infighting. Every instance has involved Rothians fighting against one race or another. This is more than just a few simple disagreements. We believe they've broken ties with the ganglion entirely, and on less than amicable terms.
They have. And I mean, technically, we've seen it in cutscenes as the player, but they haven't seen it yet, so we already know that they broke ties and will soon be our allies.
If they really have left the ganglion, that might be a possibility. Their motives certainly seem different enough. If their values align with ours.
As we often said on Earth, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. I expect an alliance with the Rothians would prove beneficial for both of us.
Agreed. Even beyond the practical merits, it just makes sense for us to try and make as many friends as possible here.
Which brings me to your
Yes,
next
and get me
mission.
party members and arms
I need you
manufacturers.
to travel to the site of the latest clash and gather data.
Yes, sir.
And access to more heart-to-hearts and missions that I don't have yet. So yes, I'd very much like an alliance with the furries. Now, I didn't pay attention to see where I was supposed to go. Of course, the last place I left. Now, where's my skill? Because I'm definitely going to want that if we do have to fight them. Especially with all like the level 48 stuff around here. I don't think we get them until after the main mission, though.
That's right. We've located a Rothian skell. It seems mostly undamaged. No pilot in sight. It's unclear if they abandoned the skell or were killed.
What about the data unit?
Intact, as far as I can see.
Excellent. Please bring it back with you. Also, a sample of the plating and any weaponry you can manage.
We'll do what we can. Ready for a little manual labor?
Are you kidding? I can't wait to get this stuff home to analyze it.
Yeah, of course Lynn's happy about it. But, yeah, there's probably more to it.
What do you mean?
I suppose an explanation's in order.
Huh? About what?
About this mission. Or about his intentions, at least.
You mean the Director General?
Right.
Uh-oh. Is he up to something?
Well, no point in hiding it, I suppose. I can't be certain, but if I had to venture a guess, I'd assume this is all just insurance in case an alliance falls through.
You mean we're gathering this data to make fighting the Rothians easier?
Oh, I'm sure diplomatic talks will come first. And even if we can't secure a friendship, that doesn't mean we have to fight. But it's always good to prepare for the worst possible scenario. Especially if you're the man responsible for the safety of all of New LA.
Well, I hope the Alliance can work out.
Makes sense, but yes,
do
an
I,
alliance would be best.
For now, let's get back to work.
Though I imagine they're going to want to come and recover this. I guess I can't do it in the skill. You took a part. Let's see if we can not fight the level 48 things. Though it does sound like one of the dogs needs to go out, so I'm going to step away for just a minute to deal with that. Apologies. Alright, sorry about that. I'm back. Okay, where's this next scale we need to get to? A ways away, it looks like. Okay, like, why is the main quest marker there and then the actual marker over there? I don't know why this game does that. Like, just put the one where it actually is. Is there a second one? Over there. See a tyrant there, but 47's a bit much. I could probably take it. We're busy right now. So back to New LA then? Looks like it. Very short little affinity mission.
I received your report. Good work collecting those samples.
I'm just sorry we weren't able to get more.
We'll take what we can get. You have my thanks.
They're an exceptionally proud people. If we can forge an alliance, I'm certain they'll be friends we can trust.
I'll remember that. And should the day come, I'd like you to serve as ambassador.
My pleasure. As long as you don't send me there to declare war.
Perish the thought. The fewer enemies we have, the easier my job is.
Honestly, probably could have just made this part of the story mission itself. But, speaking of... Assuming there's no other requirements for it I haven't met, we can go do that now. Let's see. Nope, we're good. And I'm like almost 10 levels higher than this, so... hopefully it shouldn't be too much trouble. The Zoofark Menace. What are you doing, hand tracking?
What should I whip up today?
Oop, we're at the last thing on the list. I guess we're having the foie gras.
That is a great idea.
Delicious! Thank you, Lindley. Is Lindley cooking something else now? Tatsu can't possibly eat any more corn.
Don't worry, this is something new. One of Earth's great delicacies, foie gras.
Foie grub? Foie grub sounds delicious. Maybe Tatsu try some when Lindley finished cooking. Can Tatsu help?
Actually, you can. In fact, I can't make it without you.
Oh, really?
I just need one little favor.
Of course. Tatsu is at your disposal. What can Tatsu provide for Chef Lindley?
Your liver.
Tatsu is here to serve, not be served, Lindley.
Oh, just remembered. I have goose liver.
Lindley did
Hopefully
that
this will be
on
the last
purpose.
time we hear this
Lindley is vicious and
joke,
nasty.
if you want to call it that, because I think that was the last food on the list.
All right, everyone, dig in.
Just better plug that in.
Man, oh man, Lynn. Somehow you manage to outdo yourself every time.
It's all about the ingredients. Right, Tatsu?
Right. Let's get started. Well, before that, I need to clear something up.
Commander?
I know you're wondering. After the bogus Lifehold lead, we had the Pathfinders turned inside out. Sure enough, we found evidence that someone messed with Frontier Nav. They planted that phony data.
Well, we know who it is.
We got a spy. That's right. One of our own is working with the Ganglion. This was an inside job.
One question, Commander.
Like we don't have enough to worry about. And here I am, sending you all out right into that death trap. Damn it. I don't know what else to say, except I'm sorry.
It's not your fault, and we
I
live.
hope you'll forgive me.
Tatsu liked Muscle Man better when he angry and yelling.
Zip it, Pipsqueak, or you'll be seasoned and fried by breakfast.
Tatsu has a point, though. It's not like you to dwell on mistakes, Commander.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when they weren't your mistakes to begin with.
Exactly.
Wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely.
Well, but...
No buts about it, sir. And no more apologies, okay? We survived, after all.
Yeah, that's all
Now
that matters.
Let's see that surly taskmaster we all know and love.
That's right. Your orders, Commander?
Well, put it that way. Who am I to argue? Alright. Touchy-feely time is over. I've got your next assignment. We need you to head out and fix a key data probe that's on the fritz. It's way out in northern Silvalum. We'll get you the coordinates.
Yes, sir. With pleasure. Repair missions are my specialty.
That's why we picked you. That and... the Ganglion have been quiet lately. Too quiet.
It's
I
always
don't
worrying.
Yeah, I've been thinking the same thing.
In your report, the Rothian, was it? He made it sound like they've got a base tucked away. Someplace with black rocks and lava. That's gotta be Cauldros, yeah?
I think it's a safe
I
assumption.
mean, it's pretty damn
yes.
obvious where their base is in
Well,
Cauldros.
anyway, as you might have guessed, the idea of a big old Ganglion base here on Mira does not exactly thrill me.
Agreed.
And with Lao sidelined, we're gonna have to pick up the slack.
Yep, so let's get that probe fixed, alright?
Again, one of those weird things about being an open world game where, like, all of us in this room here, well, besides Vandom, have been to that big base and explored part of it already. So we know exactly where it is and what they're doing, but we're not going to say anything. 9% battery.
We're really getting down to the wire here. Where in the hell is that core?
Yeah, better get to it soon if we all want to live.
Yes. Aren't you the most beautiful thing ever? We are gonna have so much fun together.
Yeah, that doesn't look good for us. One of those dark matter skulls that we recovered earlier, I think. I guess I'll take a sip.
Doggone. Shall we pay another visit to our human friends?
Oh, are they both fitting in the scale? Man, must be a very big one then. They can fit a thing that's the size of rock in it.
Grandmaster Luxar. Grandmaster, sir!
I heard you the first time, imbecile! Lower your voice in my presence.
It's the recently completed Zoofark, sir. Reese made off with it.
What did you say? Why would she do that? Why does everyone in this confounded organization think they can do whatever they please?
Well, she's got a bone to pick with us. Alright, so we're off to Cauldros, are we? No, Silvalum. Yeah, I'd rather Silvalum than Cauldros. Still a lot of high-level things in Silvalum, but it's not quite as bad as Cauldros. It's got a purple beam. Not the usual white.
Yep, that is definitely one busted probe. Hang tight while I run a diagnostic and see what I can do.
It's a nice color, though.
And that should do it. All set. Sorry for the wait.
Well done, as always.
All in a day's work. One thing, the problem we had here wasn't unique. It's bound to affect the other probes sooner or later. We probably should patch them all to be safe.
Is
Software
Lindley
issue?
serious? Friends want to go stitch up every probe on all of Mira? Tatsu will be Grampy Pond before Friends finish.
Simmer down, Potato Skin. It's not that bad. I fixed this one manually, but now I can upload that patch and fix all the other probes throughout the network at once.
Phew. Whatever
love
Lindley
soft
talking
updates.
about, Tatsu believe her. Tatsu do dance of relief not to fix so many probes.
Yeah. We have planted a lot of them, haven't we? And really, what's it gotten us?
Hmm?
Not just us, everyone. All of Blade, all of NLA. We spent all this time on Frontier Nav, you know? What if we never find the core?
We'll find
Then
it.
what do we do? We've searched all over this planet looking for the Lifehold core. What if it's not even here? What if the whole thing smashed to bits when it crashed down?
You know that's not possible.
Do I?
Our consciousnesses aren't here. They're controlling these MIMs remotely from the core. It can't have been destroyed. In fact, it has to be somewhere relatively close, or we would feel the lag.
You're right. I just...
It is getting down to the wire, so it's... Can see why you're feeling anxious.
It's okay, Lynn. I know you're tired. It's been a long couple of months. Being inside these MIMs takes its toll on all of us. It's only natural to feel like this. But I promise, it's going to be all right.
We'll see about that.
What were they thinking when they designed these things anyway?
Hmm? What Lindley mean?
These MIMs. Why would you make an artificial body that can cry tears? So embarrassing.
Well, lots of reasons. Tears lubricate the eyes. They flush out dust and debris. And unwanted feelings, too. You feel better, don't you?
I guess those MIM makers knew what they were doing after all.
Well, if I ever see them, I'll be sure to
I
tell
love
them
that
you
Monado
said
hairpin she has.
Thanks.
wonder if I can find that online somewhere.
Hmm? Friends hear that?
Bet that's our Rothian friends.
There!
No,
What
it's
is it?
sorry, it's what am I saying? It's the girl.
Lynn?
Incoming
And
mobile
oops, I
target.
didn't get to snooze the ad in time.
It's really, really big.
You don't think you need your cell phone to say that that thing's a problem.
Bigger than Caravan big! Bigger than even legendary Frontier Village big!
If its
Oops, Xenoblade 1
transponders aren't
reference.
responding to our IFF signal, we have to assume it's hostile. Take cover.
But as far as we know, this game does have no relation to Xenoblade 1.
Well, what do we have here? A little appetizer of sorts before we hit the city for the main course.
Wait. Something that size, on that course, must be targeting NLA. We can't let it get anywhere near the city. We have to put a stop to it here.
Well, we're dead no matter what if we run, so we guess we'll at least
I
try.
figured you'd say as much. Remember, the entire city is counting on us.
Let's knock this big piece of junk right out of the sky.
Sounds like a plan. Though it is pretty big.
They stopped running? They're even dumber than I thought.
Please, underestimating bad.
Yes. Thanks for the brilliant insight there, genius.
I mean, he is
Now
right.
Sit back and watch while I burn the human scum alive. Look at the little ant scamper.
Well, 39, that's not too bad. Get in your skills, everybody.
Engaging.
So I gotta
Lay down
engage
some
combat
fire.
first, which is annoying.
Got it.
I wish I could pick that as my thing to start combat.
Time to break out
Oh, you summon ads during the Twitch ads.
You wish. Right where it hurts.
At least the little guys don't have too much health, it looks like. So we'll see if you keep summoning them or not. I bet you're just gonna keep summoning them until the fight's over.
Too easy. Moving on the next one.
Here comes a
What do
fierce.
we have for things we can target?
Got him. Lay down. Cover fire.
Just
You're
armor
in
pieces?
sight.
Okay.
Dodge
You concentrate fire.
this. Suck on this.
And blow those up.
Better safe than sorry. Oh, yes. We can. This is it.
One blow.
Yeah, that's
and
one
it all.
down. Getting rid of the cannon seems like a good idea.
Right.
Flying field.
Then it can't shoot us.
Get that roll to battle.
Take this. Suck on this. You're mine.
Well, it looks like the cannon has more HP than the armor did.
Better stay close.
Maybe doing the armor first then would be a good idea. Don't know if it actually affects the other appendages.
One blow. And it all.
Back, everyone. That trick's done.
Suck on this. Now you're mine.
Sorry I couldn't pause it in time.
I know.
Well, you didn't miss much.
This is it. Go.
One blow. And it all.
Watch me lay into it. Get her. Overdrive. Oh, so that's how it is. You insipid little germs.
Plenty buttons left.
No, we don't get to actually finish it.
Plenty of attacks.
But I guess we'll have a phase 2 after this, I assume.
Would those cowards sit still for a minute? I'll fry the whole damn planet if I have to.
Reese, have you forgotten Human City?
Silence! Stop with all the thinking. It's not your strong suit.
But you cannot win like
Honestly, he seems like the smarter one than you.
I was just about to, okay? Now would you kindly please shut up? No one makes a fool of me. No one!
Yeah, now the real fight begins. It's got wings.
Holy crap. How could something that big transform in flight?
The ganglion must have some kind of anti-gravitational flight technology.
That's the only thing that makes sense. Our flight modules still rely on propulsion. I hate to admit it, but this is way beyond anything we've got. We're outclassed.
Humanity's made great advances before, especially when they were needed the most. That won't end
You
here.
just gotta learn from them, that's all.
I hope you're right. Come on! Don't we all just want to coexist peacefully? But now that you've seen our little secret, I've no choice but to wipe you out!
Good luck with that.
You're gonna pay.
You and me.
With your miserable
Oh, I got all his health back.
Prepare to be crushed!
Reinforcements!
Launch the fighter, you
Watch out!
lunkhead! Aren't there any better weapons?
Wait, Reeves.
Let's just fly over and get them.
Attack at range. Follow my
I don't
lead.
got lightning though.
Right. I'll cover you. I'll weaken them. Follow me. I'll weaken them. That did something.
Hopefully it doesn't do anything nasty for us.
So long. I'll topple them. And quicker. Hey, better stay.
Come
Suck
on!
on
They all
me.
going.
Yes.
Oh, I guess the thing got
Melee attack.
Here comes a fierce one.
knocked down.
Right.
One slow and it all.
I'll weaken
Back to
them.
this thing now.
You're mine. Yes.
I don't know what's the best part to destroy first, but as long as we're breaking
To
something.
me. Nailed it. Now cripple them.
Don't know if being closer is gonna help at all.
Yes. Weaken. Look it. How's this?
But that shoulder's got a lot of health.
I'll weaken more. This to make all
Didn't
the
know I was so
difference.
popular.
That could be an overdrive.
Melee attack. Take this.
Flying field!
Fiery all round. Take that. You're mine. So mean. Now close the gap.
Yeah, that's right. We're gonna kill the thing before
I'll weaken
You're
them.
in my sight!
we deplete the shoulder's health.
There. Better safe than sorry.
Alright, let's get rid of these guys so they're not in the way.
Take this. I got you, fire.
That's
Fire
dented.
all round.
Move in and keep
I'll
them
weaken
going.
them all round. How's this? Take that.
Yeah!
Not too bad health-wise so far, so that's a
Suck
good
on
sign.
This is it. Nailed it.
We are clipping into the
Come
thing.
on!
I think there's hope.
Yeah! Yeah!
Can't even see what's going on with all the particle effects.
Don't miss. Overdrive.
You wish.
Got it. I'll cover you. You're mine. Right. So long.
Oh, target the little guy.
Now melee attack.
Now it's my turn!
Take Suck on this.
Yeah! Yeah!
There. Better safe than sorry.
Oh, there's still a little
Now,
one. Target this
Melee
thing.
attacks!
Eat it. You're mine.
Flying field!
I'll get her.
Got the edge! Here comes the fierce one!
That's something. Try topple you with gunfire. I'll weaken them.
Watch
Take
it go
this. Too easy. Move in on the back.
Yeah, but we can also not underestimate them
Comes
too.
the fierce one!
I'll weaken them. Yes. Take this. Weaken.
Sure, they have some dirty tricks they can pull.
Take this. Buffing up. How's this? Dodge this. Going all out.
You're in my sight.
Better safe than sorry.
We're almost down to half. Then I'm assuming it's gonna put on something.
Right.
One
Yes.
blow and
Why
it's
don't
all.
you fire? Hold still.
Well, this armor still doesn't have a lot of health.
I'll weaken their hope.
Which is odd, considering it's armor. But if we can destroy it, we'll destroy it.
You're mine. Follow me.
The Razorg is almost out of fuel. That's not good. Can't refuel it during the fight, so I might lose access to one skull.
You're mine. Yes. Now melee attack.
Here comes a fierce one.
Okay, we got more armor we can get rid of.
You're in my sight.
You're mine.
One blow to end it
Hopefully
all.
we can finish this before the
That put a dent in him.
Elma skull
Move
runs
in
out of
and keep the
fuel.
rhythm going.
There. Better safe than sorry. You're mine.
Well, lost armor.
Right out.
Blow to end it all.
Got it.
No, it's not.
Cover.
We'll get this one done, and then we'll focus on any other parts we can get at.
You're mine.
Got the edge.
Take
Reinforcements.
You're mine.
Watch out.
This armor is compromised.
So I don't want to speak too soon, but it hasn't been anything nasty yet.
You're mine. Dodge this. I'll weaken them. There.
I'll be ready to eat my words for saying that.
Put a dent in him.
Suck on
Move
this.
in and
Hope
keep
you're
the rhythm
ready for
going.
this.
But hopefully not.
That's it. Take this.
You're in my sight. Easy.
I got more ads, but honestly, I could probably just kill the thing at this point.
I'll weaken them. Down. That's it. So long.
Unless it's like the Rothian guy, where
Nail.
the main body becomes invincible when there's ads out.
Suck on it. Come
It
on.
doesn't look like that.
Right where it hurts.
Assume just taking care of this one in the fight right away.
Anything, damn it.
Yep.
No buttons left to press.
No buttons left to press. Just mashing every button to fire every weapon. So much for your big super weapon.
No. They're just puny, wretched little humans.
Boom.
Bye-bye, nasty robot. Ganglion learned hard way what happens when you mess with Team Tatsu.
We fought as a team and we fought well.
Very well.
I only hope there aren't any more like this back at their base.
Oh, I'm sure there are.
If these things hit the city in numbers, we'd have no chance at all.
Exactly. Exactly another reason we need to find that Lifehold core as soon as possible.
What do you mean?
Remember what the Rothian prince told us in Sylvalum about the Ganglion? Apparently, they fear actual human bodies. I don't know why that is, but it might be the key to victory.
Or the key to survival.
How about both? We should probably do a little more to it so they don't just repair it and use it again. Next here at Sakuraba Industries corporate level will add skulls of frame 50 to the shop lineup. There's just one teensy catch. You'll have to be at least level 50 yourself to pilot one, buyer beware. I mean, kind of already knew that. We're almost there, level 46, so... I mean, I'm probably going to grind to that off-stream. But we'll get there soon. Oh, geez, look at how many regular missions are here now. So... Now I guess, what do we want to do? one of these gets us to the Rothian. I want to figure out what that is. Don't know if it's a normal mission or what. Maybe that? I'm actually just gonna look that up real quick, just because I'd rather do that. Yeah, because I want to get that last arms manufacturer, because I've been really capped out on uranium lately. Yeah, so 6 stars. What do we need to get that? So we want one called A Challenger Approaches. Assuming it's not locked behind something else. Apparently it must be. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't say that it has another. Oh, unless it's in the. It could be in the barracks. There it is. All right. Oh, 46, chapter 10. All good.
Tatsu smell a guest.
Brave friends, I come bearing a mission sure to leave its mark on Mirren history.
I take it from the grand tone we're ready to form an alliance with the Rothians?
That's correct, Colonel. Analysis of the data unit you retrieved is complete. It confirms that the Rothians have cut all ties with the Ganglion. Given that, an alliance between our races would indeed seem to be mutually beneficial. As such, I would ask you to deliver a formal treaty to their leader.
I don't know how they'll respond, but I agree we need to try. We'll do it.
Did the data indicate where the Rothians are based?
Yes and no. We were able to reverse engineer the flight data. We believe they have a base somewhere in Oblivion.
Okay.
Beyond that, however, it gets fuzzy.
So search time.
Tatsu can find Kitty Cat Base in no time.
I'll leave it to you then.
Understood. We'll do our best to earn a favorable reply.
I mean, they're good and honorable people. Considering they literally told us things about the Ganglion when we beat them and helped push them to break their alliance with them. So all the reason they should join us. And we'll do so. So I should refuel that one skill before I forget. Because I'm betting we're probably going to have to do another battle with them just to earn their favor. Seems like the type of thing they would ask for. Yeah, the Hurlsvig is a light scale, so it doesn't have a very high fuel capacity. That one's okay for now. do want to save some rhenium for the new arms manufacturer. Yeah, those are all still at least half. Alright, off to Oblivion now. Where are they? Right there. Nice and easy.
Looks like we found the Rothians.
Kitty cat friends look jumpy. Maybe shoot Tatsu when he approach. So Tatsu strike first.
This is a diplomatic mission. We'll just explain to them that we come in peace.
Yeah, we just have to be friendly.
You there! Halt! Are you aware that this keep belongs to Prince Gacharg?
Yes, we know. We've come to speak with the prince. May we be granted an audience?
The human knows her place. And yet, they cannot be trusted.
We've met before.
I am Gobweed, adjunct to the prince.
We have a letter for His Highness. May we bring it to him?
Do you know the circumstances we Rothians now face, human?
We heard you parted ways with the Ganglion. That's why we're here.
That was His Highness's will, and it is not my place to question. But I know you filled his head with strange ideas. I would not have it happen again.
I mean, we just made him do the right thing, is all.
That's right. We come with a proposal that can benefit both of our people.
I care not for your opinion on this matter.
Yeah, that's for him to decide.
Will you at least ask if he'll see us? Please?
No, I'll not see His Highness led astray by your poisoned tongues. If you would force your will this day, you must win that right in combat. Such is the
Yeah, I saw that coming. I accept your challenge.
Wait, stop!
No, this is our only choice. We're guests of the Rothians. If this is their way, we have no
It's like
choice
with the
but to
Gorons, they
obey.
like a show of power.
Spoken like a true warrior.
Alright, let's do this then.
Shall guard my
Try to do it without the skulls, just so it's actually a... feels like a more fair fight. But if they get in their skulls, I'm getting in mine. Alright, I forgot that all my attacks and ground in this class that I'm doing right now, it's gonna be flying. I clearly like that. But I don't want to waste all the class EXP, so it's like I maxed out one class, I'm gonna try another one. Okay, ideally I'd want to max them all, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to do it if I can't by the end. Got Silver Dry.
Let my mind be still.
Actually let it get to its tertiary cooldown so I actually get more from the skill. Pretty well so far, the thing's down to like half health. Is anyone else dead so far? No. Let's get the lesser guys first. Those we have less damage coming in.
Tides turn against me?
But I don't actually even see my skull around here, so I guess they really do want me to do it on the ground, which makes sense. And we got overdrive already, so let's use it. See that huge chunk of damage that takes. Overdrive is very powerful. Alright, so now we're down to the lady here.
This could make all the difference.
Make your hearts bleed!
Don't stop it now.
My feel the hornet sting!
Drum roll. Got him.
We're like right at level for this. Or we were, now we're over by a level. There, we won.
You have won my life. Take it now.
No.
I fought for the right to have Gajarg see this treaty, not to take anyone's life.
Bring them to me, Weed.
But my prince...
These warriors of Earth have followed our traditions and emerged victorious. To deny them now would shame us all.
See, he's honorable.
Your Highness.
Come, humans. I would see this treaty you speak of.
It's a nice little place in here. Cozy.
I see. You propose that we stand together as enemies of the Ganglion.
Yes,
Our
please.
people don't have any reason to fight each other.
Nopon and humans are best friends now. Even more fun if kitty cats are friends too.
Ah, the purity and innocence of youth.
Fostering that innocence is a part of our duty as adults. It's a responsibility I take seriously.
As do I. The children of Roth live far from this place. It is their future that I fight for.
Your Highness.
You are called Elma, yes? Disgraceful though it may be, I must ask one condition. We lack medicine for our people. If you could aid us in this regard, I would be most grateful.
Absolutely. Can do.
I have far more respect for a leader who puts his people before his pride.
Yeah, you should be proud of not being too proud, I guess.
Not the best way to put it, but...
Then please grant me this
yeah.
boon. Bwyd can give you the specifics. When the Rothians are back to health, we will stand beside you as allies.
Yay. Get the furries on our side. Okay, so what do we actually need? Okay, apparently we don't just give them the medicine. Or do we have to go ask back at base for it? Sure, whatever it is, I probably have a bunch of it already. But it's fine. Hopefully it's down here, or is it up in the higher level? Hard to tell exactly where it is on the map here. Definitely looks like the lower level. I should have taken the skull there instead, but... Guess it's over by the gate there. No, that's pointing out of the city. Where's that pointing me to? Oh, achieve any objective. Okay, let's do this one instead. I definitely want to get them the medicine. Wait, where is Skell? Oh, so we're basically just gonna go steal them from the Ganglion then? I mean, fitting, I guess.
Don't bother apologizing.
These guys I don't care about just taking out with the spell. They're not honorable. I think they killed our people right before our eyes, even though they said they would release them if we won the fight. Or got to them.
Move in and keep the rhythm going. One blow ends it all.
Got a few more, it looks like.
I figured you'd win.
Nice work.
Getting some, looks like the, I don't know if that's the rare or intergalactic level.
Don't bother apologizing. They're off guard.
I'm getting a lot of level 50 skill stuff, which will be nice when I can actually have a level 50 skill.
One blow ends it all.
3 more levels.
Problem solved.
Alright, now let's go steal the med kit.
Come on, you and me.
Of course there's more guys in here. Why wouldn't there be? They wouldn't do as much damage on foot. And it's like normal collectibles, the blue ones we can get during battle, but the story mission ones, the red ones, you can't. So we're gonna have to get these guys out of the way.
I know. What's this? So mean.
Not a problem.
Close the gap.
Takes more time.
Move in and keep the rhythm going. Sliding slinger. Suck nice. Move in and do
I
some
thought we were
damage.
shooting them through the wall, which
Killing machine.
you can do in this game, which is very weird.
Now it's my turn.
It also means that enemies that really should drop aggro don't, because they think they can get you through the wall. They technically can, but it's also rude of the game. Right, that's 1 of 5. We have to go to, like, each base to find one? Oh, I wanted to just scroll it. So it's either get 5 from the Stronghold or 5 from person in the administrative district. But are there more around here? Unless they're just all in this building here. We just have to go up. Okay, so they're all, yeah, okay, they're all just in the building here. Just have to fight our way up. I think some of these guys can drop some good weapons and... Not the weapons themselves, but the plans for the weapon.
Wow.
So we'll see if we get lucky. I don't know if I'm gonna like go for any of the super bosses or anything, but we'll absolutely need those if I do end up going for them. I don't tend to because I always finish the game like a ways off the level cap, and I don't care to grind all the way to the level cap. But we'll see what happens here. Maybe there's more up top here. Okay, we got them all apparently. Don't know where they came from. I think this doesn't really matter, as long as we got them. Where are we going? level 30. Sure, we can defeat you. I don't know if I've done this one before or not. I wish they marked it off. Like all the other games do for Xenoblade. Done. I'm just on the wrong side for this. Says I'm right on top of it. Just gonna grab this while I'm up here. G6 mining probe, always helpful. But I feel like I'm like always capped on radium, so having more of it's not particularly useful. I do have a quest that I need to do that I need to get 70,000 credits in one tick, or what would you call it? So you basically get a tick every set period of time that where you get the resources from the probes. And I need one gathering to give me 70,000 credits. That's gonna take a lot of fiddling with the research probes to do that. Okay, let's put the follow ball on. I don't know where I'm going. I found it like right away the first time, or we were like right on top of it. Don't remember where that cave entrance was. Another tyrant there, but I'm pretty sure I've gotten that one already. Go around this guy. Stay just enough above him to be out of their reach.
Come on, you and me.
No, thank you. Well, that one's level 70. Definitely not fighting that one. There? What was that? Again, why are you telling me to go through the wall? That's not helpful, game. Oh, is it in here? I don't think so. Doesn't look like the cave we went in last time. I don't think that's it. Or maybe it is. Oh well, we'll just follow it. This is literally leading me back around in a circle back to that other spot, which would be unfortunate. It's just winding around like it's drunk. And again, telling me to go through the wall. And again, I'll say that's not very helpful, game. Oh, there it is. Why couldn't you point me through the door that's right here? Bye, bye. Alrighty, here's your medicine. Ooh, what's all this? Also doesn't tell me which collectibles are new or not. Nice to know if those are something I didn't have already.
Thank seemed so happy.
The bond between Rothians runs deep. Not being able to care for our comrades has been a heavy weight.
Warriors of Earth, you have my thanks for your aid. From this day forth, know that the Rothians stand with you.
Thank you, Your Highness.
However, this pact lives only as long as the Ganglion. Once they expire, so too does this alliance. Mira's a harsh land. Should our survival mean your doom, it must be so.
Fair. Yep, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Which it hopefully won't.
Or burn it if we must.
What? You guys can't be serious.
We're just being realistic. Nice, got a new art. Yeah, we got the 6 stars arm manufacturer. And we get Kajark as a party member. So we got 2 new ones. And I don't remember who these are, but it's not telling me the quest, so it probably needs, I guess, Chapter 11, because obviously it wouldn't be after Chapter 12 is the end of the story, where it was. So let's head back and invest in that arms manufacturer, shall we? See what kind of equipment we can get. Excuse me. It's interesting that it put 6 stars up here. Like, I guess they really expected me to do all these later? Like, it's not in alphabetical or anything like that. It's basically in the order that you would get them. But obviously we couldn't get this until this part of the story. So, I don't know. We'll just dump in everything we have. Oh, so close to level 3. As soon as we get another mining, then we should be good. Okay, we got new things we can develop too. Ooh, skull frames. Huh? Could technically make that. It's only level 30. Yeah, I'm not making a level 31. That one, on the other hand, I would love to do. Get to level 60 of the Frelsvig? Or however it's pronounced. But that's going to be difficult. Should at least get the level 50 skulls first. So I guess out of curiosity, what do I need for chapter 11? Level 44, so we have that. Complete 9 lives and boot camp. Sure, let's look for those then. I think boot camp was over here, wasn't it? Yes, but we can't have arena in the party. So maybe we can bring one of the new people then. Or both of them? It's like I want to keep Lynn to have a tank, but sure, we can replace these two. That does mean I need to change over all their armor and reassign the skills. That'll be just a little bit of menuing. Oh, and I have to figure out your fashion gear then as well. Wait, are you not? Oh, you're on level 44? Alright, I guess I'll just deal with these guys between streams. So let's get Alban back in, and I think, yeah, Fog I needed to level up still too. So let's at least get you equipment, because you can actually take them. Get you out of your underpants. Not that those look much better. It's kind of funny because the characters don't go back to their default clothing when you steal their armor for another character. So when I was doing with that affinity mission, I was complaining about I didn't actually have Bose in the party, and it was his quest. And he basically had no clothes on for the entire mission, and it was kind of funny. Alright, is it this one or is it inside? It's inside. Let's do it.
Colonel, and everyone's here with you. Perfect.
Why do I feel like we're about to be asked for a favor?
No. I mean, yes.
Gwyn has desperate and pleading look on face. Let Tatsu guess. Gwyn is dying of hunger and want Lindley to make big dessert for us.
I could go for that.
Shorty.
Well, if you're in a place like this...
Yeah, it's probably combat related.
Exactly. I need to get stronger. Be a better soldier.
Come on, Gwyn, you're plenty tough already.
But I need to be tougher. I'm still nowhere near Leon's level.
Who's Leon?
Now I get it. All right, so how can we help? You're looking for some advice?
Yes, ma'am.
Before we can say anything useful, we'll need to get a feel for your current abilities. Let's start with a round of mock combat.
What? But you'll mop the floor with me.
Still.
It's an exercise, Gwyn. It's not about winning.
Exactly.
Exactly. Now get ready.
Well, all right.
It is a 4-on-1, so it's a little unfair.
Incoming enemies.
I'm all over this.
We're on 1, and we're all 7 levels higher than you.
Fury.
I'll blast a hole right through it. So mean. Now close the gap.
Yeah, we are gonna mop the floor with you. Very much so.
We're getting there. Blast of Fury. Primal.
I figured you'd win.
Nice.
It's no use. My weapons just don't pack enough punch. I need better gear.
It's not all about your gear, though. Yeah, it's not the weapon's fault.
Well, yeah, stronger weapons make stronger soldiers. It's just math.
To a point.
It's just wrong is what it is.
How do you mean?
Lynn, what are your thoughts on what we just saw?
Well,
No, be honest, please.
Okay, well, it sort of felt like your weapons were using you instead of the other way around.
They were using me?
Yeah. Don't take this the wrong way, but we mechanics have a little saying. Even the fanciest, most high-tech tools are useless in the hands of an amateur.
I think that sums it up perfectly. You don't need a more powerful weapon. You just need more skill handling them. Without the fundamentals in place, even a magical wonder gun would be wasted on you.
Start with the basics, huh? I never thought of that.
We'll begin with some simple drills. Hold on a second. I have the perfect tool for this.
Ma'am, yes ma'am.
Oh?
Thank you, ma'am.
What might that be? We collected one Gwyn, apparently.
Wait, seriously? This thing?
So you remember it.
How could I forget? This clunker's the first gun they hand enlistees. You really think this'll help?
Yes, and that's why I'm forbidding you from using any other weapon for now.
But this thing is just...
Elma chose it for you, Gwyn. She must have a reason.
Yes, because you're allowed to learn how to use it better, not just have something more powerful.
Thank you, Colonel. I'll try it out and see how it goes.
Good. In fact, I just got orders for some new missions, so why don't we go give them a try?
We got A, B, C.
Huh? 3 missions? Right this second?
Stow the chatter, soldier, and move out!
Ma'am, yes ma'am!
It's always 3.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with tough love. Some students need an iron fist.
And he definitely seems like he does.
This is nothing compared to how she was back in the day. Hoo boy!
I said move your feet, not your mouth!
Ma'am! Yes, ma'am!
I don't actually have to have you in the party. So before I forget, let's get Fog a skill. That way he's actually be useful in fighting. So stealing what Arena had. Alright, so where are we going for task A? Just what? Defeat 2 Suites? Sure. Obviously we know that we can do it, it's just Gwyn needs to learn a thing or two. And of course this guy wants a piece of us first. Can I get my skill, please?
Oh no. Can I go home now?
No, you can't go home. We just got here. Get in your skill and help.
You're staying right here.
Better off boarding my skill.
It's a little low, getting a little low on fuel, but I'll be fine for this mission, I think.
You're in my sight!
How are we doing rank-wise? Okay, we're at rank 9, so we can upgrade to the missions. To the Full Metal Jaguar, which is Alma's class. can just stay in Skell for this. Why not?
Attack at range. Follow my lead. Right. Turn.
I'm assuming it still counts.
Come on. Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Why does that one look like it's like a different pass? It's not highlighted bright green.
Powering up. Deploying field. We've got the end.
Backing up. Help me. Now close the gap.
Bad at fighting, but here goes. That
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
time for you to whip out.
Okay, did that count? It did not. So I guess that means we do need him in the party then. Where's... Alright, let's try that again then.
Attack at range. Follow my lead.
Got him inside.
Or does he have to be the one to kill it?
Magnum edge.
That might be difficult.
End it all.
How's this? Yes. Now melee
Okay.
attack.
Let's see. Like this.
Con, one blow ends it all.
Gun force.
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
No, that still didn't count. Defeat 2 of those using a soldier assault rifle. Do I have one of those, is the question. I do. And I guess you'd probably like some clothes, too. That way you can survive. I guess maybe get it out of the Skell, just so that they more likely to actually count it. So we're gonna have to rewarp just so it respawns these guys. But I guess we're probably gonna have to kill this guy first. As soon as we walk by, they're gonna get in our way.
Attack at range. Follow my lead.
Got him inside.
I'll weaken this.
Gwen doesn't have a Skell, but she's really not supposed to for this mission, is she?
One blow ends it all. Right.
Supposed to use his level 1 weapon, or whatever it was.
Magnum edge.
One blow ends it all.
Rising.
I need to stretch.
Break out those guns.
I'll blast a hole right through her.
You're in my sight.
Right. Nice job.
I guess that's that.
I guess it is. Alright, back to the Suids.
Crap, looks like they saw us.
I mean, that's kind of the point.
Engaging. Lay down some fire for
Shield
me.
wall.
I owe you one.
Grenade blitz.
Ghost factory.
There's so much slower not in the Skell, but I need to make sure that he gets the kill.
Target neutralized. Returning to standby.
Okay, that one counted. Thank you. One more.
Here we go. Locked and loaded. Backslash. Punch first. Ask questions later. Side slash.
Take now. It's my turn.
Grenade blitz.
Lighting. Second charge.
Rising blade.
Upper hand.
Suck nice. Move in and do some damage.
Yeah, then we still Still got 2 more tasks though, and I think that'll be. I do want to finish this mission, and then that'll probably be it for today. Thought maybe I'll go long, but well, I'm gonna be going long regardless. But I don't want to go too long. I have a little bit of a headache.
Move in and do some damage.
I know.
Go,
Take this. Take it down. Shadow, we can lay it.
I got you. Shadow strike.
Tornado blades.
Slide.
Rising blade. Incendiary.
Nice job. Let's keep it up.
Right, that's task A down.
Nailed it. Break out those guns.
Alright, what's task B? I guess these guys.
Locked and loaded.
Engaging. Lay down some
Shield
fire.
wall.
Thanks.
Upper hand.
Rising blade.
Blast a hole right there. Well, yeah. Now, melee attack.
Assume 2 of these as well.
Magnum
Nice.
edge.
Move in and do some damage.
I know.
Grenade
Take this.
blitz.
Shadow strike. Reality
Slide.
blitz.
Slinger.
Rising blade.
Shadow strike.
Aura up. Now it's your turn.
Sliding slinger.
Tornado blade.
Okay, this should tide me over.
Magnum
Yep,
edge.
wanted to.
Move in and do some damage.
I don't see another one of those guys around here, so I'll have to find out where they are.
Rising blade.
Primer.
But the map will tell us at least once we're done with this.
Go me.
Incendiary edge.
I toppled him. Close in. I know. Take this. Hit him again for me. I hope you're ready for this.
Overslide.
Shadow strike.
Grenade blitz.
Shield wall.
I like you.
Thanks. How about a buck?
Okay,
Alright.
this should tide me over.
Nice job.
I guess that's that.
Alright, now where can we find another one of the Femina ones? Actually, I guess here we just need to reload the area. Which, I mean, killing that one big guy again. Maybe not. I'll take it. I don't know where he went. Guess could be just a nighttime one.
Attack at range. Follow my lead.
Target this one, please.
Lay down some fire.
At least overdrive will help us do it fast.
Side
Gun force. Grenade blitz.
Now I get to go figure out what task C is.
Power dive.
Shadow strike.
Hit him again for me. Hope you're ready for this.
Slide.
Tornado
Destroyed.
blade.
Move in and strike. Side flash.
It's a very active class. Like I was saying earlier, like all my attacks, it's like gotta run or slide or do acrobatics.
Okay, let's do it like this.
Primer.
Magnum edge.
Catch me up.
Reality
Got a little one aggroed too.
Go.
Got him.
Sliding
See, we're doing freaking somersaults.
Gun force.
Now, melee attacks.
Sure, I can do that.
I know. Take this.
Rising blade.
Move in and do some damage.
Shield wall.
Appreciate
And we got another big one. It's supposed to be over there though. I don't really want to go up and get it.
Grenade blitz.
Killing machine.
Shadow strike.
Some nice. Move in and do some
Power
damage.
dive.
If I aggro anymore, I'll just run.
Got him. Attack.
Now it's my turn.
Magnum edge.
Yeah, let's just get out of here.
Ghost factory.
Rising blade.
I like you.
Tornado blade.
Sliding slinger.
I just need to drop aggro, then we can warp to wherever mission C is. Nope, that's a new mission. I don't see where this is. Oh, it's way over there. Hiding off in the corner. So what are we after this time? Oh, it's in the prone base. So what are we fighting? Okay, so we do have some high-level stuff here. Oh, so we're killing their... Would it be livestock? I don't know what they're keeping these guys for, otherwise. You're doing a little bit of damage to me.
Tornado blade. Gun force.
Maybe I do want my skull for these ones.
Rising blade.
Or not. Just to concentrate everybody's actually doing damage. We're aggroing all of them. So it's not good for our health. Okay, one down, one down.
Grenade blitz.
If you're close enough, I can't actually use attacks.
Okay. Like this. Magnum edge.
Hopefully that's the end of this quest. I'm not gonna use my TP move because I want to be able to use overdrive. The TP moves are generally the highest power ones because they actually have a cost to them. Alright, we're good. Such a weird mix. You got like the level 8 guy and then a bunch of level 40 something guys.
Magnum edge. Power dive.
Alright, at least these ones drop aggro. And back home.
Adorable, right?
Calling me adorable or the skull?
Well, how do you feel after slinging that weapon around?
I think I... Could I ask for another round, ma'am?
You got it. Get ready.
More mock combat?
Didn't have to be like engaging.
Oh, I gained 2 levels.
I'm great. Let me
Well, technically he D-leveled, because I think he was level 47 in my party.
Killing machine.
If we need him at 47, we probably could have beat him, given that's 4-on-1.
Move in and do some damage.
We still mopped the floor with you.
Nice work.
Almost just going in for the overkill there.
How did that feel?
Pretty good, judging by the look on his face.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Colonel. Now I know to focus on the fundamentals. I remember now. Leon used to stay late and just drill on the basics for hours and hours.
So, who is this Leon anyway?
He was my best friend.
Leon was Arena's younger brother, Lynn. He didn't make it on board the White Whale.
Oh, Gwen. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. It's just, he was my hero, you know? Always looking out for me. And Arena always looked so happy when he was around. I always envied that. And him. That's why I want to be just like him.
he can do it. Just gotta
She's
practice.
Right. We can't have you settling for good enough.
Wow, now we've got 2 drill sergeants.
You're right. I shouldn't settle for being like him or anyone else. Time stopped for Leon back on Earth, but my clock's still ticking. I should focus on the best me that I can be. I realize that now.
Good for you.
In fact, who knows? Maybe I'll even surpass Leon someday. When
Yeah,
that
you
day
can do it.
comes, I want a rematch, okay?
Sounds good.
I wouldn't miss it.
Still, from the looks of things, that's a long way off.
Come on, be nice.
Strong enough to protect Arena, that is.
What? How did you even...
It's pretty darn
Come
obvious.
on, it's written all over your face. You get these puppy dog eyes every time you talk about her.
If even Lynn's calling you out on this, I'd say you should take note of it.
Guess it's more than just my combat skills that need work.
Yeah, soft skills are a thing too. And with that, I'm gonna call it a stream. Thank you so much everyone for watching and chatting. Next stream, possibly Sunday, we'll see. And Saturday I'll be joining Serene over on his channel for more Thunderfolk around 4 p.m. Eastern. So if that sounds interesting, then go give him a follow and join me over there. And until next time, rawr.